Good morning, folks, and welcome to you from beautiful Robertsport City here in Grand Cape Mount County. And this is how we love to welcome you to phase two of our nationwide opinion poll, dubbed the campaign trail. My name is Diamond Slanger. I'm here with Emmanuel Pauline David, as well as our Grand Cape Mount County correspondent, Cesar Maluba. So we're here in Cape Mount. We start in Robertsport City and we make our way to other major cities here in Grand Cape Mount County as well. And we'll be cutting across Western Liberia in phase two. Sophia, thank you for welcoming us to your city, your terrain here. You'll be taking us around. But before we move and speak to folks concerning, this mock election that we're conducting, yeah, they are opinions, they have what have you have seen when it comes to the political activities in Cape Mount since campaign activities were declared open by the NDC? The sound again. All right, so let's see the sound. The indicator is okay. The indicator is okay. All right. So Emmanuel is going to be paying attention to the sound as we've been doing. Our folks, please be letting us know the quality of the sound. If there's any dip in the quality or not, you have to please comment and let us know. Emmanuel is going to be looking only at the audio indicator as well. So the question to you is, since campaign began, what level of activities has it seen be undertaken, not just in Robertsport City, but other parts of Grand Cape Mount County as well?
Well, thank you for coming over, and it is nice receiving you guys, and it's nice interacting with people again as well. So, regards to the question, Diamond, I would say that the equipments are really finding it difficult in terms of this campaign because I'll see it and I do my analysis based on my own personal, engagement with some other citizens, in this part of Liberia, Grand Cape, kind of be specific in Robertsport. So people haven't seen. I mean, JMB, they have not, if JMB are not visited Robertsport or Grand Cape County alive, but his momentum is actually growing, and everywhere you go, people talk about him, they speak of him, and even as well as, new candidates that just registered quite recently and trying to, vow for a position. Those people are ready in the vanguard when it comes to, this campaign. Dan.
We just saw the incumbent and now striving for re-election senator of Grand Cape Mount County, Councillor Vani Sherman, just passed us, headed to somewhere. We didn't notice or see so much of an entourage. We've been informed that there will be a program here in Robertsport City today, that they will be hosting. He'll be hosting that program. Yeah. That is why we want to do our opinion poll as quickly as possible and get out of Robertsport City so that, it does not reflect his presence as well. Because whenever you have a candidate, who's around, there is a likelihood that person's presence is going to somewhat have an indication or an indicator on, the results that you get, either in the negative or in the positive. But let's talk about the president was here on the 31 of August. You were here as well. What sort of reception did he get here in Robertsport City?
Well, the president was here and watching live. We follow every activities that went on here. So, but what some of us saw, or what I did see was the momentum of the president was just holistically from his party members, not from other people, not from citizens, as compared to previous elections that we had in Liberia. So that clearly tells me that I don't know, but he lost certain potential when it comes to the campaigning aspect. And he spoke on the issue of the sitting senator for Grand Cape County, Councillor Vani Botu Sherman. Yes, he just quite recently entered, but entourage is actually really declining. I will tell you that since this morning, only 3 cars in brought in, and the councillor that I knew before, when he used to be entering in this county, this Robertsport, the entourage would be very encouraging. But today, I'm seeing with only a single car. It's ready,
3 pickups with this.
Yeah, three pickups. It's actually, is disheartening to see those kind of things happening. I mean, a sitting.
But this is his strongest hold in Grand Cape Mount County. I've been around since yesterday and listening to the narratives being spoken by citizens of Grand Cape Mount County. I've been able to ask some questions, and what I've heard is that he is the only candidate in the senatorial race that hails from this part of Cape Mount, this side that is Robertsport belt and all of that. And some of those folks are saying that's reason enough for them to vote for him, that he represents their portion, of Grand Cape Mount County.
Oh, well, he's not only the candidate that registered for or that vying for that particular position. Yes, we know he's a sitting. I mean, the sitting.
I mean, from this part of Cape Mount, that's what they are saying. This Robertsport belt. He's the only candidate in the race.
Yes.
And hence they want to maintain that. And so some of them have said that's reason enough to vote for him.
No. I want to differ from that or that. And
that is their opinion.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So but you can argue with that.
Yeah. Sure. What happened is just what you said. We cannot argue with that. But like I was saying, right? Vanny Sherman that I knew before, when he used to be entering something, he used a tinted glass car because he didn't want he now wanted everyone to see him because the population, the momentum of his coming used to really be at the highest speed. But today, surprisingly, he's entering in the city with a clear glass, car or pickup. That tells you that people don't even want to, don't really want to adhere to him or his coming. So today, if the city, senator can come and walk here, you'll see the momentum. Can you imagine? If you can see Diamond that they're having a program and citizens are just roaming around, carrying on their normal, activity. That the look clearly shows that it's a signal different thing this coming election.
We will be following. We're still in Robertsport. Once we're doing our opinion poll, so folks, Yazi Moba is our Grand Cape Mount County correspondent. We're now going to speak to the actual folks, for them to tell us whom will they be voting for. So we want to start from where are we starting from, Mr. Moba? All right. So let's start from this end. We'll see the entourage of Senator Vanny Sherman as well. We right on the main street. So Siaz is going to make that connection. We'll see the level of reception that he gets. Though we'll not be following up on his activities in Cape Mount. That's not the reason we're here. But once we're on the main street and the senator passes with his group of people, we've been informed that they will be having a program at the Robertsport City Hall. Whether or not that venue is going to be used, because remember the folks from Crew Town community who were affected by the sea erosion are also seeking safe haven there in the Robertsport City Hall. So as to whether or not that place will be used, that's the thing. But he's in county. He just passed us with at least 3 to 4 vehicles, with 2 or 3 motorbike riders, but they were making their way to a point. Whether that rendezvous point is going to get them the numbers that they need to match to the principal streets here of Robertsport, will be following up. Hello, man. How you doing?
Fine.
Your name?
Esther Freeman.
Esther Freeman. You register here in Grand Cape Mount County in Robertsport?
Yes.
So, if election will be today, who you vote for as representative in the election?
Now I'm voting for Representative Vanny Sherman.
Vanny Sherman running for senator. So that you vote for him for senator, right?
Yes.
What about president?
George Manuel.
Why President Weah and Vanny Sherman as your candidates? Why your choice?
Because I just get President Weah in heart.
Just getting in her.
Get a love for him.
Just love him. All right. What about Vanny Sherman too?
I want to continue, brother.
So the other person from Cape Mount too?
No, everybody get a choice.
Okay, so that's your choice, right? All right, man. Thank you. Thank you. So one vote there for President Weah and one vote for Senator Vanny Sherman. So as you can see the bikes there, that's his group. They're making their way to to the other streets here. Central Ward, I've been told. So the marching coming through. He went to the Fanti Town area. We'll just be giving you a sneak peek of that. We're talking to the lady there. So she's on the phone when she's done. What's up, Chief? How you doing? Your name? You register in the district?
Yes.
If election were to be today, who you vote for representative of the district?
I don't have no candidate in Robertsport there.
You register in different district, or you get representative choice?
I don't get representative trust.
What about senator?
No, I don't get senator trust.
So time to vote, you're not for representative, you're not for senator.
I will for senator, but now I don't get no candidate.
So you still looking here?
Yes.
What about president?
Joe,
Why President Weah?
Why
Why you choosing President Weah?
Because for the development carry on in the country.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So another vote for President Weah. So There you have it. So we saw that banner, that big banner there. It was on board the pickup truck that had the senator. So now you see the entourage here. They're following Senator Vani Sherman. So he went to the Fanti Town area, to go and meet his people. So they're now marching. They're now marching. So we just show you a sneak peek of this campaign trails here in Robertsport City, Grand Cape Mount County. Senator Vani Sherman, you can see him. So we'll just show you quickly. But according to what we've heard, this would have been a much grander procession. So these are all the folks walking behind the senator. So there he is, Senator Vani Sherman. They're waving to his people here in Grand Cape Mount County. And this is about all of the folks behind the Grand Cape Mount County senator. So we'll see if we can just get a few words from him. But that's about all. See us it. All right, folks. We apologize. Though it's not our fault, but we have to apologize to you for the break in the transmission that was due to the issue of internet connection. The internet connection has been really bad for some time, and we are trying our possible best to bring you uninterrupted, if the network can permit, uninterrupted coverage of our tour here in Robertsport City. So we just saw the incumbent senator of Grand Cape Mount County, Senator Vani Boto Nambi Sherman, make his procession through the principal streets here of Robertsport City, making his way to the venue where he's going to be having an indoor program. But the crowd, the number of people we did see, walking alongside the incumbent senator, in where is said to be his strongest of strongholds here in Robertsport City. Those numbers speak for themselves. We also did see the reaction from the folks around. Those who came by just to watch and see what was happening. We didn't see much of waving and jubilation, and that kind of reception, welcoming him. Not that he's not been welcomed. We don't want to tell you that. But what we're saying is, for an incumbent, who's vying for re-election in one of his strongest of strongholds, to have that number, that very, very large number. Majority of the people who made up the numbers were those forming part of the band, those who were playing the band and all that kind of stuff. And it was just a small crowd. But we're not here for his program. No, we're here to do our opinion poll. That is just something that happened while we're here, and we thought to have shown that to you as well. Mr. Moba, before we go back to speaking to the folks here along the main street in Robertsport City, you were talking about campaign activities and how effective they've been in Grand Cape Mount County. Is this a sign, from all of what you've been following in Cape Mount, especially Robertsport to be precise, this turnout, they kind of, you hear, but we don't really care whether you hear or not, kind of attitude being exhibited. Is it a prelude? Is it an indicator of what Cape Mountaineers, are going to do come October 10, or probably people are not so much interested in all of the funfair and all of these things. They just want to go to the polls and vote on the 10th of October. Which is which?
Yeah, Damo, perhaps, the equipment Councilor Vani Sherman, perhaps, he has a shortfall along the way, that which I can speak to that. The citizens got their own personal decision to make comes October 10. But looking at things, if you actually look at the interact, you look at the momentum of the program today, it will definitely tell you that something wrong somewhere. And just what you're saying, you see people moving along the road, alongside him, the citizen and people that you've been working with or you've been interacting with today, and they can pass by you, pass by just like that without waving to you. That really, it sounds different. It signals different. But we hope that, people will vote of their own choices, whether, it comes October 10, because we cannot speak to that. Just what you're saying, we didn't come or you didn't come for, for his program or purpose. We're here to do an opinion poll. But Uh, from the true eyes of look, Diamond, you'll get to understand that. I mean, a person who's been doing well, right? If you coming back to your citizen, most definitely the momentum should have growing more higher than this.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm seeing that there's no momentum as compared like before.
All right. So, folks, that's just something we noticed. So we are. Yeah, hello. Hello. So we from Spoon FM. We're conducting an opinion poll. So if you want to speak with us, we appreciate that. My name is Diamond. This is Emmanuel. He's our producer. See, as you all know here in Robertsport, he's a renowned journalist as well. So just simple question, sir. Your name?
I'm Levi James,
Mr. James, thank you for speaking with us. Are you registered here in Cape Mount County?
especially Robertsport.
Okay. So if elections were to be today, who are you going to vote for representative of this district?
For the representative polls, I have not yet decided.
What about senator?
I will carry Councillor Sherman.
And what about president?
I will carry Joseph Newman Boakai.
Why those choices?
I believe strongly Joseph Newman Boakai is the best candidate. When it comes to development, he have the experience. So I believe that he can move forward. When it comes to Councillor Sherman, there are many candidates, but he's the only candidate from our area. So for this reason, I will take him.
When you say your area,
Robertsport.
all right. So because he's from Robertsport, that is why.
Robertsport, and maybe when something happens to us, we can run to him. But those other candidates are from distance. When we are lay out on them.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Hello, Chief. Your name?
My name is Victor Hosh.
Mr. Hodge. Are you registered here in Robertsport?
Yes, I registered in Robertsport.
All right. If elections were to be held today, whom are you voting for representative of this district?
For representative, I have not yet decided on a serious note.
What about senator?
I may like the vote Councillor Sheme.
You may likely. So you still undecided.
Yes.
Then what about? Tell us the reason why you
The
undecided.
reason is that Councillor Sheme, he's like a big tree in Robertsport or in the Commonwealth district. But the big tree that we assume that he is, we can't see the big tree to get a shade that we're expecting. But because of a big tree's sake, maybe I may like to vote him. But what we're expecting of him, we are not seeing it.
Is it that you don't want this senatorial position to be taken away from Robertsport or the Commonwealth district? That is why you're saying you will maintain this big tree even though you have your shortcomings?
Exactly so. That's why I may like to vote him.
What about president? All right, folks. This is what it is here in Cape Mount. We will be striving, doing our best to make sure that we bring you the opinion polls live. But in the instant that we unable to, we will definitely have to record and post when we get to an area that has got good network connection. So we're faced with network connectivity issues here in Robertsport. This is the second time that we have to go off, to go live again. But we apologize. So far we've spoken with 5 persons. 2 of the votes did go to President Weah and 3 of the votes to Joseph Yuman Boyka. If we do have the opportunity, we would love to speak with these people again, but we have to forge ahead because the network issue is really, really terrible here. So let's see if we can go and talk to that lady. So Siaz is going to see if we can speak with her. But we're here on the main street in Robertsport City, and due to internet connectivity issues, we have to be off and on. But we hope as we make our way forward, into the main city center, the network connection will be at its strongest. This is the campaign trail on Spoon TV. My name is Diamond Slanger. We're on phase 2. Phase 1, we did cover Central Liberia, but let's see if we can begin our western tour as we have started here in Robertsport City. Let's see if we can speak with more people. Beautiful city it is. The landscape is a beautiful one. You can see the river. We have the Lake Piso as well. We have the Atlantic Ocean. So it's a beautiful place as well. So let's see if we can speak to these guys. Gentlemen, how you doing? What's up, yeah? So we from Spoon TV in Monrovia. We're doing an opinion poll. We want to know if election were to be today, who you will vote for. If you want to speak with us, I can count on you. Don't worry, I can put the microphone right here. You can talk to me. Yeah. What's up, Chief? Your name?
My name is Rufus Betterson.
Rufus, you register in the district?
Yes.
So if election were to be today, who you vote for as representative of the district?
To be honest, my own obligation, I give my desire, I give my vote to President Charles Manoia.
For president, right?
Yeah.
What about representative of the district?
For representative, I decided to give it to Honorable Woman Sewa.
What about senator?
Senator Emu Mamusoli.
All right. So why president we are?
President, we have because minute I decided a certain why I be there from 2005. President down in all the way to 2017. Myself, I decided to see all things doing for the country here.
All right.
One for the electricity bill.
All right. All right, Chief. Thank you. Also, a vote for president. We are there. What's up, Chief? How you doing?
Fine, sir.
Your name?
Aliyu.
Ali, you register in the district?
Yes, sir.
So if election were to be today, who you vote for representative of the district?
Mamusoni.
What about senator?
Senator.
You still thinking on that one?
Because we not get real correct senator here yet. Maybe the one that come again will do worse more than the one that was there.
What about president?
President, I voted for my papa.
Who are Babe?
Unity Party. Joseph Bagay.
Why are you voting for Joseph Baga?
Because I need change.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll leave you there. What's up, Chief? How you doing?
I'm very fine.
Your name?
First of all, I'm T-Shelton Pusa.
Shelton. You register in the district?
Yeah, I register in district number 2, Grand Cape County.
If election were to be today, who you vote for representative of the district?
The question is too hard for me. President now, yeah, because the representatives see that the people that are fighting, there are so many, and we are not getting a rightful, chooseful president that will come and lead all the rightful way. So for now, I can precisely I will vote for this man. I will vote for Peter Paul for now.
What about senator?
Senator, the senator race for now. They say good to build the devil that you know and enjoy. You haven't seen it. So for me, I prefer for now to build a councillor instead of me voting for another president.
What about president?
Oh no, I'm okay for now, please.
So why you keeping not to reveal your presidential vote, right?
Yeah.
We respect that.
Yeah.
All right. So we respect that. Thank you again. So Shelton, is outspoken of the fact that he is going to vote Senator Vani Sherman because it's better to remain with the devil that you know, in his words. For the representative seat, he says he's undecided. And for the presidential vote, he said he knows who he's going to vote for. He's now going to, reveal that to us as well. What's up, Chief? How you doing?
Thank you. How yourself?
Super. Your name?
My name is Morris Mason.
Morris. You register in the district?
Yeah.
So Morris, if election were to be today, they say you must go to your voting precinct to go vote. Who you vote for representative of the district?
No, for now, I would like to be telling you, say my vote is my secret. I'll not be bothering.
Oh, so you keeping your vote your secret?
Yeah,
right?
my vote is my secret.
All right. Thank you.
All right, thank you too.
But before we go, just tell me one secret, like you changing or you keeping on your phone?
As for me, I'm changing.
You changing?
Yeah.
But you keeping it or change your secret?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. So he's not going to reveal his vote to us.
Yeah,
But he's changing. What's up, these days? How you doing? Your name? Doris. Doris. You want to talk quick? You register in the district? You register, yeah. All right, come up here. All right, thank you, Doris. All right, so let's see if we can speak to more people here. This is Robertsport City. We on the main street. We're on the main street. Yeah, hello. Hello, man. How you doing? Your name? You want to talk to all? We're not for special people. We general people. We get special people. Fatumata? Fatumata, you register in the district?
No.
You register in the district? Yeah, but you register in Kima? You register at all?
Yeah.
All right, Fatumata. Thank you. What's up, Chia? You doing register too? Yes. You register in the district? Yes. Your name?
George Dwyer.
George Dwyer.
Yeah.
If elections were to be today, tell me who you for representative of the district.
I would like to vote for Mabusuru.
What about Senator?
George M. Weah.
So we are president. We are running for the presidency.
That's it, George Weah.
What about Senator?
Senator, I have not decided yet.
Why president we are?
Because what he did before, so I'll try to vote for him. You can find a complete process.
All right. Thank you. Thank you there. So one more vote for President Weah. So let's see if we can speak with more people here on the streets. Yeah. Let's see if we can speak to more people. What's up, Chief? How you doing? What's up with you?
Yeah.
I heard you speaking earlier when you were passing. This is Spoon TV, Spoon FM. Are you registered in Robertsport?
I registered in Robertsport Grassy.
All right. So if elections were to be today, whom are you going to vote for as representative of this district?
Representing?
Yeah.
No, I don't have choice in representing.
What about senator?
Senator, I choose Fanny Sherman.
What about president?
We are.
Why president? We are.
I see the good way I present we are doing in Mobile. Yeah, I know what it is in Kimabo, special Moro. Now I want for you.
Oh, but you from Cayman, yeah? You register here or you register in Morgan?
Sure. Yeah. In a year of food there. But I live in Mobile.
Okay. All right. Thank you. What's up, Chief? How you doing? Your name? Your name again?
Moses Tabachini.
Moses, you register here in Cayman in Robertsport?
Yes, exactly.
You live here?
Yes.
You can work here too.
I'm working here.
All right, no problem. So if elections were to be held today, who will you vote for representative of the district?
Representative of this, I don't have nobody to vote for.
What about senator of this county?
No senator.
How about president?
Exactly, George Manning we are.
Okay, why president we are?
Because he's doing well for the country.
All right, thank you. Thank you. So another vote there for president we are. We want to see if we can speak to more people. What's up, Chief? How you doing? You registered in the district? Yeah. Your name?
Abu Kroma.
Abu Kroma. If elections are to be today, who you will vote for as representative of the district?
Who will vote for?
Yeah.
Who will Kula?
What about senator?
Senator Daba Fabla.
What about president?
President Jose Nyuma Bwaga.
Why Joseph Bwaga?
What Jose Bwaga? You are loving.
You just love him.
Yeah.
Why you just vote for him?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you there. All right. So we're still talking to more people. What's up, Chief? How you doing? I'm a counter to you quick. All right. I see you washing, but you give me 30 seconds on your tongue. Oh, yeah. So your son, you can miss the son. You register in the district?
Yes.
Your name?
Thomas Sikwe.
Thomas Sikwe. Yeah. Thomas, if elections were to be today, they said Thomas should go vote. You ready to go vote?
Yeah, for sure.
You vote for a representative of the district?
No representative. I'm made up my mind, but no representative for now.
What about senator?
Senator, I've voted for Fanny Sherman.
And what about president?
President, but you come and say that we are.
Why president we are? You already said we are. They won't call in your name. Then why president we are?
Why president we are? Because president we are. In pay my brother wise fee, and he pay my sister school fee in LU. And for me now, in the 10th grade, president we are. I know say you pay my own wise fee too. Okay. And president we are in doing more things in the country, in paying roads, in bringing cover for us for. Le first, and then president we are not take power here. The whole community, the whole country, it was very dark. So president we have take power, as you can see now. The whole country cover all over the country.
Charging your phone, any kind of way.
My phone say going off.
All right, brother.
So I'm voting we are for more development and for good education system.
Thank you, thank you. All right, so there you have it. That is his choice. But we're making our way further into the main city center. This is Robertsport City, Grand Cape Mount County. So we're going to make sure if our mothers want to speak with us as well. But let's talk to more people. What's up, Chief? How you doing? Hey, you want smart, sir? What do you mean?
No, not about
your name?
And Avaro.
Avaro.
Yeah.
You can play football?
Yes.
What when you can play?
I'm a defensive.
See, one boost guy you get cool. You register in the district?
Yes.
You register in the district. Yeah. So if election were to be today, Avaro, tell me who you will vote for as representative of this district.
Actually, representative, I don't want to get my decision. If I enter over there, I need to do.
What about senator?
Senator, it just
say tell which one you change, which one you maintain. You say you won't tell her again. So which one you change and which one you maintain? Let me ask for the silver ask.
Now I'm not president. If I say I will change the president, then you know. If I say I will change the president, let Jesse, the senator, you know, and let Jesse for the representative too.
So you have to keep it all secret.
Yes, because of my own decision. If I enter there, I don't want to. I need to do.
But you know who you already know your people.
Yes, yes, I already.
All right, thank you, Avaro.
Yeah.
One day we'll play some kind of friendly match.
Okay.
The defense, you prove yourself. All right. So we're speaking to the people. Have you spoken with them?
No, let's go for ahead.
So folks are now really willing.